got like probably 2 minutes.
Great. We're more ready than we usually are.
Did y'all have a late night?
Pretty late, pretty fun. Yeah.
It was good though.
It was great, yeah.
I was so glad that it looked like the weather was good. What
Yeah.
did you do?
I had a cake last night and opened with my cousin and well, we did Martha Boston on Thursday and we started something at 9 last night and we got home and jammed around the house a little bit.
Well, I understand.
Yeah. But then a couple
Are you gonna play What if we have to? How many kids is this stuff?
I want that.
Hey, that's cool too.
They're good kids either way. And good morning. Hello, everyone out there in radio land. You're listening to the Voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ AM 740 and FM 106.7. Welcome also to the folks here in the Earl Theater this morning at the Old Time Music Heritage Hall, and also to our folks watching our YouTube stream. Hope everybody's doing great. You're in for a real treat. We've got two great bands with us today that are in town for the Fiddlers Convention. So without further ado, let's get things started on the merry-go-round. Help me make welcome to the stage great old-time group from Sparta, North Carolina, Gap Civil.
We are so proud and happy to be here on the merry-go-round this morning. Thanks to everybody who came out for the live audience, and thanks for everybody who is listening at home. We are Gap 7 from Sparta, North Carolina, and other big news that we have is we have just finished recording our 3rd CD. We are so excited about it coming out. We've been working on it for years at this point. And it's going to be coming out on July 9th. We're going to have a CD release party over at the Allegheny Jubilee on July 9th. We'd love for you to come out to the Jubilee and just be looking for that CD coming out. We're going to go ahead and do the title track for that CD today. It's actually a tune that we're real proud of that our banjo player wrote, Mr. Chris Johnson here. That gives me a chance to introduce the band. Over on the banjo, we have the original bona fide Johnson boy from Sparta, North Carolina, Mr. Chris Johnson. Let's give him a hand. And we go in this direction, singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist from Elkin, North Carolina. Guitar in our band and vocals, Miss Caroline Beverly. Over on the lead guitar and bass, our favorite son of a snake from Independence, Virginia, Kyle Dean Smith.
Thank you, folks. I'd like to take a second here to introduce the greatest fiddle player in the whole country. But since he's not with us this morning, Lucas Paisley from Sparta, North Carolina.
Gotta take what you can get sometimes. All right, here we go. A little bit of Edwards Crossroads. Title track for our new CD. Well, folks, we broke the streak in the middle of that one, but fortunately I've got a second fiddle. So Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that song. It's an original composition by Chris Johnson, our banjo player. We're going to do another special tune for you off our album here. And it's one that my grandmother wrote. My grandmother, I was super close with her. She was one of my great friends in life. And we lost her last November. I miss her. And over time, we've been taking some of the lyrics that she wrote. She was a prolific writer in a lot of ways. And we've been putting some of her lyrics to music. And this is one that we decided to put on the album. It's a song called Bottle in My Hand. Chance to have it all, to go right to the top. For a time the world was there at my command, but my dreams could only go so high. They never got their time to fly. They got trapped here in this bottle in my hand. I love you more than life itself. Your beauty fills my eyes. I pray to God that you will understand. I'd love to give you all the treasures your whole life does own, but it's all trapped here in this bottle in my hand. This bottle's holding captive all the things that I could be. They can't go on living with no air in which to breathe. My dreams, my hopes, the plans I made, the love I have for you, it's all trapped here in this bottle in my hand. Trapped here in this bottle in my hand. Plan on what I'll do, places you and I will go, things I'll get for you. But every day I'm losing ground and sinking in the sand. And it's all trapped here in this bottle in my hand. This bottle's holding captive all the things that I could be. They can't go on living with no air in which to breathe. My dreams, my hopes, the plans I made, the love I had for you, it's all trapped here in this bottle in my hand. Trapped here in this bottle in my hand.
Oh, wow, that's great. Outstanding. Lucas, would it be all right? We had a request for that actually on the air on Thursday. Some folks that were listening to y'all play at Farm Fest and heard that and called the radio station and wanted to hear that, and I had to tell them, you're going to have to wait a couple more weeks. But we'll send that up to the mountain man, Johnny Tao. He really likes that song, and I just heard it one time and knew the name of it, so thank you so much. Do you need to take a break, or are you good for with another tune? Need to change
We're good for another tune.
Okay, let's go ahead and play another one before we take a break.
And thanks, Johnny, for requesting that on the radio. We really appreciate that. We've got a couple other send-outs we'd like to do here. We want to send this next one out to two special ladies. Kevin Four, our good friend, said that these two ladies said if you took honey and drizzled over a piece of apple pie, it wouldn't be any sweeter than these two ladies right here. For Connie and Shirley. A little bit of Cricket on the Hearth. We're going to do another one of our favorites on the album. We've just had so much fun playing this song, and so I've got to retune this second fiddle here. I forgot I had it in the wrong tuning when I broke my string there. And we'll get ready for you to do this. It's normally a bluegrass song, but in our band we like to keep people wondering what's coming next. Our motto, or at least I was thinking about getting this put on a t-shirt. I just want the back of the shirt to say, well, I didn't see that coming.
I need one of those.
Yeah, so we'll do one here, a little bluegrass number that we love to play called Matterhorn. We started at Twin Oaks one sunny August morning. There was just the four of us against the Matterhorn. There was Kyle from Independence and Caroline from Old Elko. Me and Chris
Break, Lucas, if that's all right, and
Sure.
Hear a word from our sponsor of this portion of today's broadcast, and that's Price Power Equipment over in Elkin, North Carolina. And we'll be back with more on the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round right after this. Thank you so much, Philip, and appreciate you this Saturday morning. And right now, let's do about 3 more songs before we break away for the weather, if that would be all right with y'all.
That sounds good. I'm excited to hear the forecast. If you are not in Mount Airy today, this is where you need to be. We got the Fiddlers Convention going on. I think it's going to be a good forecast. I'm hoping so. Is it going to be, Jenny? Yes. All right, good, good. Well, come on down to Mount Airy for the Fiddlers Convention. There's so much happening in downtown and the whole town. And there's a great band coming up right after us. So just all kinds of good stuff in this town. We're going to do a Loretta Lynn song for you here that we love to play, one called Trouble on the Line. Understand the words you're saying. We've got a bad connection on our minds. Communication's one thing we never could find. Lord, I'm sorry, but there's trouble on the line. Oh, I'm sorry, but there's trouble on the line. Trouble on the line between your heart and mine. Lord, I'm sorry, but we're not getting through. Talking, you say my line's out of order all the time. We've nothing left in common. Your thoughts are not like mine. Lord, I'm sorry, but there's trouble on the line. Oh, I'm sorry, but there's trouble on the line. The storm keeps getting closer. We might as well quit trying. Lord, I'm sorry, but there's trouble on the line. Oh, I'm sorry, but there's trouble on the line. All right, thanks so much. I love to do that one because kids today won't know what that means. And I think that's pretty funny. So at least in our own little way, we'll play a little homage to the past and previous modes of communication. Let's see, we'll do, what's that?
Folks, I got to do a little something here now. My mama lives up in Galax. I hope she's listening in. Phyllis Smith. Hi, Mama. And I know she likes chickens. So we're gonna play chicken reel. And hi, Mandy, up in Independence.
We'll see you soon, Mandy.
All right, a little bit of the chicken reel. Chris, you got your chicken on? No, she said. All right, everybody, we're going to do another fast one for you here. Give you some more fiddle tunes, get you ready for the Fiddlers Convention, and we got before we get to the weather here. And oh gosh, hold on a second, Chris. I got a text. Sorry, excuse me, folks. Chris, I got a text. It's from my ex-wife.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, gosh, she
What'd
said.
it say?
Well, she said she missed me.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, she said. Now she said her aim's getting better. Whew, maybe we'll put that away for now. That's why you don't check your phone during the show. All right, here we go. Let's get back to work here. We got some stuff to do with a little bit of county jail. See
Yes, we will take a real quick break now, Philip, to hear the updated weather forecast. And we'll be back with more great music on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round featuring Gap Civil and Never Too Late. We'll be back right after this.
Weather Center weather forecast for Mount Airy, North Carolina. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, low around 50 degrees, a calm wind. Let's talk about today's weather. Instead of tonight, it's like we got mostly sunny out there right now. 75 degrees studios at WPAQ. Mayberry, great day to get out and explore area. Sunday, all right, we'll go on with the rest weather forecast now. Sunday, sunny, high near 82 degrees. Calm winds projected around 6 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 58 degrees. Monday, to start up that work schedule, sunny, high near 85 degrees. Calm winds around 5 miles per hour. Hot in the afternoon. Monday night, mostly clear and a low around 61 degrees. Tuesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Sunday with a high near 84 degrees. Tuesday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms at 8 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 36 degrees. Chance of precipitation for Tuesday is 30%. Wednesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms at 10 p.m. Partly sunny, high near 87 degrees. Wednesday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, a low around 65 degrees. Chance of precipitation for Wednesday is 50%. Thursday, chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high near 87. Chance of precipitation 30%. Thursday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly clear with a low around 60 degrees. But right now, still 75 and sunny here in Mount Airy, North Carolina. That's a look at your weather forecast from the WPAQ Weather Center. Let's go back now to the WPAQ Merry-Go-Round.
Thank you so much, Philip. It is a beautiful day in downtown Mount Airy. If you're in and around downtown, head on into the Earl Theater. We always broadcast this program live, with the exception of the Saturday of Autumn Leaves Festival from right here at the Earl Theater. And we're here today even during the 50th Mount Airy Fiddlers Convention. So we plan to resume our coverage of the Fiddlers Convention at 2 o'clock today on the air. Right now, back to our special guest, Gap Civil.
Matthew was 5th grade while Ann was in the 4th. When the roof blew on the elementary school, roof blew off the old school. That March wind at sure opened up the sky. Through tall windows we saw the roof sailing by. Saw the roof go sailing by. Then the schoolyard came alive like an anthill. And the schoolyard came alive like an anthill. Matthew was 5th grade while Ann was in the 4th. That year her classes were held there on the upper floor. Then they heard the creaking of the storms. Then the schoolyard came alive like an anthill. And the schoolyard came alive like an anthill. That March wind, it was here in the band on. Mother's children all found their way home. Everyone found their way home. And the schoolyard came alive like an anthill. And the schoolyard came alive. And the schoolyard came alive like an anthill.
All right, folks, that was an original song by Caroline Beverly here. And I'll grab the banjo.
That's Kyle Dean Smith on the lead guitar, which I love to hear.
And we'll do another, again, we like to shuffle things up a little bit best we can, and we'll do another a different kind of song for you here, one called The Hills of Mexico. I did want to point out that Caroline's song is on her CD over here. We have all kinds of merch that we would love. We really appreciate any support you can give to live music, whether it's our band or any other band. We're, especially after the pandemic, we're just so appreciative of the chances to get to play. So we've got CDs for sale, we've got keychains, we've got stickers, we have one remaining hat of the original black Gap Civil hats. We've got some new hats, but they're going to be a different style coming out in July with the new CD. So if you want to grab the last black Gap Civil hat, you can grab it. And we'll do one for you here called The Hills of Mexico. Down I was in old Fort Worth, 1883. Some Mexican cowboy come riding up to me, saying, "How you young fellow, how would you like to go?" And spent the season working in those hills of Mexico. Well, having no other employment, him I did say, it's according to the wages, it's according to your pay. I will pay you good wages, so often to you know. You'll spend that season working in those hills of Mexico. Now call that flattering talking, he signed up quite a train. Some 10 or 12 and over, some able-bodied men. And our trip it was pleasant as we hit the western road. Till we crossed that old Peace River in those hills of Mexico. old country and those hills of Mexico.
And fruit basket turnover.
All right, folks, we'll get back to some fast stuff here. Where did I put my fiddle in all of this?
We want to go busted on the first song.
There.
These laws, you know, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you something. That's what happens when you're playing the fiddle and then you switch to playing the banjo. It just messes you all up.
Well, if everybody will chip in $1, I'll tell you a roof choke. Actually, I tell you, don't even worry about it. It's on the house.
You need to take her to all of our meetings.
Thanks, Jenny. Yeah, we need to bring Jenny to all of our...
And hey, I'll laugh again the next time he tells it because it's still a surprise. It still catches me every time. Lucas, you were going to tell the folks about some upcoming shows. Why don't you do that?
Thank you, Jenny, for that reminder. We are so excited to be playing at Houston Fest next weekend in Gatelax, Virginia. It's going to be a wonderful festival. Tons and tons of great music. Check out their Facebook page. So many great bands. We are just so proud and happy to be a part of it. So that's Houston Fest next weekend at Gatelax, Virginia. And then what else was I going to mention, Jenny?
You were going to mention maybe the shows at the Allegheny Jubilee.
Oh yeah, on Saturday nights, we just want to encourage anybody, if you've got a free Tuesday or Saturday, we love our hometown square dance. And so on Tuesday nights, I play in the house band over there. They're called the Rise and Shine Band. I love playing there every Tuesday night, so we come up on Tuesday night and dance. And then on Saturdays, they have rotating bands, always great bands at the Jubilee. So your Tuesdays and Saturdays, we hope to see you up in Sparta, North Carolina. We're going to do another traditional number for you here. We'll let Chris kick this one off, a little bit of Cindy. Y'all see my Cindy, she's way downtown. She's so sweet, honey, bees swarm round and round. Get on home, Cindy, get on home. Get on home, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. First time I saw Cindy, she's standing in the door. Shoes and stockings in her hand, her left feet on cold. Get along home, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Took me to her parlor, she cooled me with her fan. Said I was prettiest thing in the shape of the
right, great job, our special guest, Cap Civil, here on the Saturday morning merry-go-round. Philip, we'll go ahead and take a break right now, and if you don't mind, I think what we'll do is save one of those ads and put it in the second after 12 o'clock, if that's all right with you. So we'll hear a word now about our merry-go-round partners for this Saturday. That's Spotted Moon, and we'll be back with more music from Gap Civil coming up right after this. Thank you for reminding me.
Thank you, fellas. Don't forget, Spotted Moon has lots of selections for the ladies.
We'll have like 10 minutes with this, so I would read no problem.
So I bought,
I have to tell about something that's going on Friday before I go back.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Philip. And I do want to take this opportunity to tell you folks about something that's coming up here in Mount Airy on Friday night. That's June the 10th, 1 week from last night. Nadine Landry and Sammy Lynn are going to be joining Kevin and Trish for a special night of music in the lower level of the Andy Griffith Museum. They call that the Andy Griffith Museum Theater. That's coming up on Friday night, June the 10th, 7 to 9 p.m. It's going to be some great old-time music. So if you're in and around town on next Friday night, please join us for that. And they are members of the Foghorn String Band and the Cajun Country Revival, of course, teaming up with local favorites Kevin and Trish Ford. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's $10 admission next Friday night, 7 to 9 p.m. And right now, back to our special guest for this portion of today's merry-go-round. That's Gap Civil. Let's welcome them back to the stage.
play that one. That's an original waltz composed by Kyle Dean Smith over here. In addition to being a great player, he is also a wonderful tune writer and waltz writer. And while we're in this arrangement here, we're going to knock out one of our favorites. We've got just a little time left with you. It has been so wonderful spending our Saturday morning with you all. We appreciate everybody who's tuned in, everybody who came by. There's another great band coming up, so make sure you stick around for Never Too Late. And then also come out to that show that Kevin and Trish are doing. When is that again? It's going to be wonderful.
It's this upcoming Friday night.
Upcoming Friday night, so make sure you are here. Kevin and Trish are, of course, some of our most amazing local musicians. And then it was the Foghorn String Band those guys are in. Yeah, so that's going to be just a great lineup. So come on out this Friday night to see Kevin and Trish and folks from the Foghorn String Band. We'll do one of our little favorites here as we get ready to wrap it up. One called the Honky Tonk Song. I got me a room in a cheap hotel. My head was spinning and I didn't feel well. I lay right down trying to go to sleep, but the band kept playing and joined under me. I picked up my pillow and I covered up my head, and the band kept playing and shaking my bed. Honky tonk, all night long. Honky tonk, the same old song. Honky tonk, my money's all gone. Honky tonk, she done me wrong. I turned in a toast and I couldn't go to sleep, and the band kept playing with a honky tonk beat. Woo! Oh yeah. I'm so blue, my baby's gone. She took all my money and she left me all alone. I'm trying to forget her, but I don't know what to do. The honky tonk beat keeps on licking through. I picked up my pillow and I covered up my head, and the band kept playing and was shaking my bed. Honky tonk, all night long. Honky tonk, the same old song. Honky tonk, my money's all gone. Honky tonk, she done me wrong. I turned in a toast and I couldn't go to sleep, and the band kept playing with a honky tonk beat. I turned in a toast and I couldn't go to sleep, and the band kept playing with a honky tonk beat. All right, folks, well, we've got time just for one more. We'll play this, we'll go out of the air on the radio and go out with the fiddle tune here. It's been such a pleasure. Again, we've got some great merchandise for sale up here. We'd love to have you come up and just chat with us if you have any questions or anything like that. And we hope to see you at Houston Fest next weekend. Here's a little bit of Snowline. Or Ducks on the Mill Pond. Sorry. Chris gave me a look. Shoot. That's a blood-chilling look over there.
T-shirts.
whole lot more great music coming up on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after the 12 o'clock news and local news. We'll have another hour and a half from our special guest, Never Too Late, so stay tuned for that. All you folks here in the theater, let's go get us some popcorn and a drink, and I'll meet you back here in about 6 minutes for part 2 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. You're listening to the voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ. Okay, that's what you want to do, right? Play through your hand.
Thank you so much. Good job. We'll get you dancing next time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a stick when I see you in the park.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Hey, Patrick? Yes, ma'am. You, 9, I don't think we're gonna use it.
I come here every Saturday. Next door to
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming
Lucas, do
in.
you want your coffee?
Yes, and my camera and everything. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Good job.
He had a really good job.
There's a water down there too.
Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you.
Can you stick up?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thank you all.
Hey, good job.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you all.
So what is our presence online? Who's going to order something?
Oh, I just gave them all come back hot coffee. That's it. Yeah. Just jump on there and website. We'll take you to everything. Yeah, appreciate it so much. Thank you. Man, great.
Let's do it. Is it the roses?
It's in the roses.
Okay, let's do that. Do you know what it's called?
No. It's called the Roses Festival.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Philip. And if you don't mind, could you give us just another moment? Let's go ahead and hear from Phillips Motor Company and Cindy Baucom.
It's never too late to chase your dream. They can come true, or you might have been. Never too late to love. Your heart desires to make you so easy. Never too late. Hopes and nothing but living on hold with promises and dreams and nothing you'll be. Never too late to change your game. Never too late to call his name. Life's a journey, not a destination. Never only happen if you're only in the station. Your dreams and wasted is the same old trail. Afraid of the struggle and afraid to fail. Afraid is the chain that keeps us in jail. But it's never too late when things are well. Never too late to change your game. Never too late to call his name. Life's a journey, not a destination. Never only happen if you're only in the station.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are the Never Too Late Band, and we're so happy to be here this afternoon. And we hope that you enjoy our show just as much as we're going to enjoy it. This next song is one of my favorites, and for two main reasons. It was the Bluegrass Song of the Year in 1986, and number two, it's about North Carolina. I would like to dedicate this song to my son Gaines Hill and to his daughter, our granddaughter, Edie Hill. And we hope you enjoy it. It's called The Winds Are Blowing in Maggie Valley.
and my love has gone away. The winds are blowing in Maggie Valley, and they tell me that she's coming back someday. And they tell me that she's coming back someday.
All right, thank you so much.
That's Mr. Bruce Hill on banjo and vocals. We're going to bring him up again to do a real tough one called Earl's Breakdown. All righty.
I want to ask a question, I guess to Bruce. When you played The Winds Are Blowing in Maggie Valley, I had forgot that was a Crow Brothers song. Is that who originally did it?
It is. The Crow Brothers wrote that, and what a tremendous song it is. And
it is.
I got to meet them about 10 years ago at another festival and told Josh Crow just how much I enjoyed that song and how many years I've been singing it.
Yeah, it's a great song. Really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Let's do, why don't we, want to take a real quick break?
Yes, sure.
Okay, we'll take a real quick break and we'll come back with more music. Our special guest, Never Too Late, on the Saturday morning merry-go-round. You're listening to the voice of the Blue Ridge. This is WPAQ.
Have you ever wanted to learn how to play a musical instrument? Maybe it's something on your bucket list, or maybe it's something that you love for your children to learn. Oldfield Music offers music lessons for all ages and skill levels too, and we can teach you how to play in person or virtually. At Oldfield Music, located at 236 North Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, you'll find a great selection of acoustic and electric guitars, fiddles, banjos, mandolins, dulcimers, ukuleles, and so much more. You'll also find all sorts of strings and accessories, PA systems, and Oatmeal Music and Sound sells, installs, and certifies church sound systems. Give us a call at 336-786-8742. Check us out online at oldfieldmusic.com, and be sure to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Better yet, just come and see us at Oatmeal Music, 236 North Main Street, downtown Mount Airy. And Oatmeal Music has record players too.
Thank you, Jenny and Tim. Let's go back now to Jenny, the Earl Theater, WPAQ Merry-Go-Round. Got some more great music going on there, Jenny.
Thank you so much, Philip, and we'll take a break again in about 9 minutes or so for an updated look at the forecast. Speaking of which, what do y'all think about this weather we're having for the 50th? I know.
I love it. Love it.
I know, I really like it. God is good, I will tell you that. So, right now, we'll go back to our special guest, Never Too Late. What you got picked out for us next?
We're going to pick up David Dickerson, let him do one. It's an old song, tune, started out in the rock and roll era, called Fox on the Run.
Thank you, Ken. I need to tell y'all, I've been retired for a couple of years. I've really been enjoying it, but I'm going to have to give some thought to starting a new career and going back to work. When we were setting up, Jenny told me that I have a face made for radio.
And she's right.
She walks through the corn, leading down to the river. Her hair shone like golden hot corn and sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her, left me to die like fox on the run. Like a fox on the run. Now everybody knows the reason why. On the run.
Thank you. All right, Brent, it's your turn, man.
All righty.
You want to stand over here?
I'll stand right here.
Okay.
Watch you.
I don't know if I can stand that.
How about a little love for an angel?
That sounds like a good one.
Brent Fane on the guitar.
Start this again, boys.
Okay.
That's okay, it happens about every other week here. Don't worry about that.
Who's zigging when they should be zagging?
It could be me.
All right.
Well, we'll blame it on Jen anyway.
Let's try it again.
between a banjo player and a certificate of deposit?
Oh, no.
I have no foggy idea.
Well, the CD eventually matures and makes money.
Well, somebody got it.
Okay. Still in G. We're going to do an old traditional song called Love Please Come On. Emphasis on please.
We talked about it.
Okay. All right. Okay. You ready? Did you read this letter that I write to you? Sweetheart, I hope you'll understand. You're the only love I ever knew. So please forgive me if you can. Sweetheart, I think you come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise I'll treat you right. Oh love, please come home. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Oh love, please come home. So blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Oh love, please come home. Oh love, please come home.
All right. Great job, our special guest, Never Too Late. Right now, Philip, let's get another updated look at the weather forecast. And we'll be back with more live music coming up from the Earl Theater, home of the Old Time Music Heritage Hall, right after this. Sounded good.
Oh boy.
I remember the first time I met y'all, everybody had on a little tie like a western. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, we learned that.
I love it.
I did too. We do every now.
Well, we did it for a while because it made us look more mature.
Now you want to look less mature, right? That's the way I'm going. I want to look less mature.
You mean it makes us look old?
Skies with a low around 61 degrees.
I may be old.
Tuesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m.
That's what my husband always says.
Thunderstorm here, 84 degrees. Tuesday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms before.
You get bass out there?
Y'all hear all right out there? Amanda player said y'all must not can hear because you're still here.
You know my favorite Crow Brothers song is called I've Got the Moon on My Side. And it's one of their later songs. I just always thought that was one of their best bluegrass songs. You have to check it out. It's one of their, it's probably from maybe like only 1 or 2 CDs back. But I wondered, I didn't know that they wrote Winds Are Blowing Back. You know, that's what they wrote too. I wonder if they're from over that way. Oh, rain?
Right now, here in North Carolina, we have 7.
I'm gonna learn something. I'll stick around this place.
All right.
much, Philip. If you're just tuning in or just joining us, we would like to welcome Philip Adams, the newest member of our team. He does a great job. Thank you so much for being there, keeping us on the air today. And you're joining us for the Saturday morning Merry-Go-Round, broadcast live from the Earl Theater each and every Saturday. I do want to make a real quick programming note and need to tell the folks out there listening in. Bobby Manrin wanted me to send this out to everybody listening in, that the Sands family reunion will be taking place at the Lawsonville Community Building tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So all of you folks listening in from down around that way, if you're in the Sands family, they'll be having their reunion, not communion, reunion. Oh my goodness. Sunday, see I was thinking about Sunday. Sunday at 1 o'clock at the Lawsonville Community Building. Right now, we will welcome back to the stage, Never Too Late. Let's do, however many you think, 3 songs or so. We'll take another quick break.
You got it.
Hey guys, is it okay if I play a song that's written by, what's his name?
Peter Rowan?
Peter Rowan, that's it. Okay, this is a little love song. 6 long years I've been here in this prison, living life behind bars and dirty cell. Tomorrow they're gonna take me down to Knoxville, send my soul to heaven or to hell. I'm gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. I'm gonna love you like there's no yesterday. I'm gonna hug and kiss away your sorrow. I'm gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. Ooh, 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 ooh. The warden said my last request was granted. You can come and stay with me tonight. You're the only one who's ever really loved me. Hold me in your arms, hold me tight. I'm gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. I'm gonna love you like there's no yesterday. I'm gonna hug and kiss away your sorrow. I'm gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. Ooh, ooh. Soon be over. Life of a baby child has just begun. Only one thought now that's left to haunt me. Things that I have lost I might have won. I'm gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. I'm gonna love you like there's no yesterday. I'm gonna hug and kiss away your sorrow. I'm gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. Bread. I'm gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. I'm gonna love you like there's no yesterday. I'm gonna hug and kiss away your sorrow. I'm gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. Thank you.
There's some good soprano singing song going on in that one.
Saw Barney's car go by out there, the police cruiser. Last time we played here, I parked in the no parking zone that day in front to unload. He pulled up behind me, and I rolled down the window. Barney says, "You got any ID?" I said, "About what?"
That's true.
true story, too.
Thank you, Jenny.
Okay, let's, oh no, another Peter Rowan song?
Another Peter Rowan song.
Another Old and in the Way. That's us.
Okay then. Ready?
Too late to feel sorry. Too late to feel pain. It's just an old, old, old.
Used to be a gambling man, just like you. Until they sang so low, there was nothing no one could do.
Don't make him ask you. Don't make him beg. He won't say what he wrote. Just about first leg. You'll forget one kind of ball. He's just an old, old, old. Asleep on the wall.
Used to be a gambling man, just like you. Until they sang so low, there was nothing no one could do.
Wife and five children living away. They miss every day. Mom's so far away. They still have his picture hanging on the wall. He's just an old, 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 asleep on the hall.
Used to be a gambling man, just like you. Until he sang so low, there was nothing no one could do. Used to be a gambling man, just like you. Until he sang so low, there was nothing no one could do. Until he sang so low, there was nothing no one could do.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right. How we doing for time, Jenny?
Time
Time.
keeps on slipping into the future, you know? We have plenty of time. We can do 2 more songs and take a break, or we can take a break whenever you need to, and then we'll take a break after that in about 17 more minutes.
I sure would like to work for you. Take a break when I want to. Y'all ready?
Yes.
I don't know if I am.
There's a well-beaten path on this whole mountainside where I wandered when I was a lad. There I wandered long to a place I call home.
want to tell you folks, I know we have some folks that's probably never been here before, so I'll take this opportunity and give y'all a break. You said you need a break, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to tell you folks about the Saturday morning merry-go-round. If you're just stumbling into the theater and heard music for the first time, and you were passing by and you thought, oh, I want to see what's up in there. This is a live radio broadcast, as you can see from our on-air sign, and it's a radio program that's been going on here in Mount Airy on WPAQ, the Voice of the Blue Ridge, which you can find when you go back to the place where you normally live. Maybe you're traveling through at WPAQ740.com. We are a 24-hour station now, and this program is one of the oldest continuously running programs on the radio dial, actually second only to the Grand Ole Opry. And we do that every week here at the Earl Theater, the Saturday morning merry-go-round, featuring 2 regional or local groups. Sometimes we have some international folks that join us, actually. So if you go home and you want to tune into some great traditional music, we do play traditional music 24 hours a day, and including some preaching too in the daytime, and on Sunday we have all gospel. And every night on Monday through Saturday nights, beginning at 6 o'clock, we play big band music. So all that's on Eastern Standard Time. Right now we will give you guys a chance to take a real quick break. We'll send things back to Philip Adams, who is manning the station today, and we'll be back with more music on the Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
So does big band mean people over 200 pounds?
Yes. Yes. We're now giving a disclaimer, just so you know. We've gotten to that point.
How much break we got here?
About 25 seconds. Are you good? Everybody's doing good?
Yeah.
How about y'all out there?
Yes.
Look, it's going in.
Anybody's ears bleeding yet?
No.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
Sorry.
Yeah. This is one more. That's what's going on in one more.
Thank you so much, Philip, and appreciate you once again this Saturday morning. We're here for live music, the Earl Theater, the Saturday morning merry-go-round. Just another reminder, we'll be resuming our live broadcast of the 50th Mount Airy Fiddlers Convention on the air at 2 o'clock today. Right now, back to our special guests for this portion of today's merry-go-round, and that's Never Too Late. What y'all got picked out for us next?
We're going to do a little Bob Dylan tune called National Sky.
Thank you, Mr. Bobby Dylan.
Well, we're going to bring the bass player back up. He comes all the way from Blues Creek, North Carolina. We'll do another Peter Rowan song.
Another one?
Another one. Another one.
How about that?
I'm just glad we got all these Peter Rowan fans.
Yes.
I'm one. That's one at least.
I have a special request on this song. Everybody in the audience pay close attention to the words. And anybody that can explain it to me after the show, please see me, okay?
Y'all need to drop a couple of tabs and ask for me to listen to it. This called One
It's far
Way.
out, man.
It's the family show.
Ready?
Yep.
I was strolling down the street today, just trying to walk in a straight line. I saw these words and to me they did say one way written there on the sign. One way, I'm in trouble all the time. One way, I'm losing you. One way, only you'll be mine.
department store. Every name I saw upon the shelf was a name of God, and they all said to me, one way I simply, one way myself. One way, one way, I'm in trouble all the time. One way, I'm losing you. One way, only you will be mine. I saw an aged man standing by the old crossroads. He said, I see my young son and wife. One way her name is Babylon, one way her name is life. One way, I'm in trouble all the time. One way, I'm losing you. One way, only you will be mine.
I know what it's about. I know. I do know. And I've heard the song many times. But I think, because of who wrote the song, I think he's talking about a one-way street sign. And I just thought... I just thought about that. I just thought about that because, you know, this is a one-way street.
Right.
Most of the time. But about once every 2 weeks, somebody turns right and they go the wrong way. And it's not pretty what happens when that happens here, as busy as it is in downtown Mount Airy, but it happens all the time. And today, when I heard you sing the song, I was like, I think that is what he's talking about. I'll call Peter Rowan and just find out.
So one way means go to merry-go-round?
It might be that. It might be that. Hey, let's do one more song and then we'll take another quick break. Will that be all right?
Okay, that'll be just fine. That song right here in Mount Airy.
He might
You're in the middle of it.
Hey, y'all, I want y'all to know if I ever go missing, put my picture on a beer can so all my friends will know.
Brent, this is a family show, please. Family show.
Wait a second.
On a Coke bottle.
Okay, thank you.
Can I get a toast of talent spray here for just a second?
Well, I'm going to ask our Madeline Fleur to do one for you now. He does a great job on this. It's an old Gibson Brothers song that we all enjoy. And David, what's the name of this?
This song's called Ring the Bell, Bruce.
All right, let's do it.
Are you ready, Kent? Is your chemicals properly applied?
Yeah, I'm going to stand right here behind you.
All right, sounds good. Here we go. On the road there's a bell, in the bell there's a sound from days that long have gone. And the road leads to a town on the hillside where God lives on. Ring the bell, ring the bell, both far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain, down through the valley. Ring the bell, come to his side. But I followed that sound from the forest to the town in the darkness in the dead of night. There were children dancing there, flowers in their hair, and streets were bathing candlelight. Ring the bell, ring the bell, both far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain, down through the valley. Ring the bell and come to the side. broken and the spirit moving every wall. Ring the bell, ring the bell, for far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain, down through the valley. Ring the bell, then come to the side. In the middle of the street, I fell down on my knees on the pavement that shone like gold. With the shivering stars came to my heart with the kindest words I was told. Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell, for far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain, down through the valley. Ring the bell and come to the side. Ring the bell and come to the side.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Great job, our special guest, never too late. It is the top of the hour just about, and we'll go ahead and break away for a station identification as well as an updated look at the weather forecast. And we'll be back with more music coming up on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this. Everybody doing okay?
No day in paradise.
That's what he's talking about. Everybody's stuck.
Thank you for paying. Both of you.
Plain one.
You just gotta find something unique like that, you know, find other things.
71 pieces. And he found all of them too.
He got it all back here.
Barney was rolling on the road around that area, and he saw Goober on the side of the road. And Goober was putting some flowers out in front of his car and behind his car. So he stopped and said, "Goober, what are you doing?" He says, "I'm just following the safety manual." He said, "If you break your car down, you put flares in the front and flares in the back."
I hear you, brother.
Woohoo!
I don't know if I can sing after that.
They put something extra in it.
Find face somewhere.
Okay, here we go. Thank you so much, Philip, and we will be hearing about our sponsor of this portion of today's merry-go-round. That's Mayberry Music Center and Nestor's Hosiery here in just a few minutes. Right now, though, back to our special guest for part 2 of today's program. That's Never Too Late.
Yeah, this next song was made famous at the California scene by the Dillard Band, and they made it more famous on the Andy Griffith. This is for all you Andy Griffith fans. It's called Dooley. And y'all can help, too.
Yeah, we need some help on the chorus.
Now
so much. Thanks so much. Sweet food.
We don't know who wrote this next song, do we?
No, we don't, but it's about rivers.
We know this was about rivers, river workers.
Rivers and girlfriends that left, wives that left. And he dies at the end. That makes you happy, don't it?
Yeah, it's pretty much covers, except for trains, it pretty much covers the bluegrass.
I was going to get around the trains.
That's right.
But anyway,
All right.
this song is about
Roustabout.
Mississippi.
Take two.
August rolling down the river, dark clouds hanging mighty low. It's a long, long way goes to the Gulf of Mexico. But I make my home in Mississippi. I'm roustabout on steamboat line. We hit the deck on Monday morning. We make the dock on Saturday night. That big gal way down in Pittsburgh used to stop every time I passed till she ran off to the riverboat captain with a black silk suit and a little mustache. But I made my home in Mississippi. Roustabout on steamboat line, we hit the deck on Monday morning. We make the dock on Saturday night. Now when I die, I got one favor. Don't lay me down, don't go round. Just take me out to the middle of the river. Throw me over and point me south. But I make my home in Mississippi. I'm roustabout on steamboat line. We hit the deck on Monday morning. We make the dock on Saturday night. But I make my home in Mississippi. I'm roustabout on steamboat line. We hit the deck on Monday morning. We make the dock on Saturday night. We make the dock on Saturday night.
That's one of my all-time favorite songs. I just want to tell you folks right now, though, that we need to tell you about the sponsor of this portion of today's Merry-Go-Round, and that's Mayberry Music Center. And they're located right across the street here from the Earl Theater, and locally owned and operated by the Easter family. Of course, James Easter has passed away. He's the last of the original Easter Brothers group. But his wife, Denise, and his daughter, Teresa, they have reopened their business, and they want you to stop in and check out their selection of acoustic as well as electric guitars. They've also got bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much, much more. Also, Mayberry Music Center specializes in Blue Ridge guitars, and they're the authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area, always offering a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of their Blue Ridge guitars. And you'll usually find there some slightly used Blue Ridge guitars at a discounted price. They've got strings as well as all types of accessories for your instrument, and they offer music lessons as well as instrument repair. And when you stop by, if you don't see what you're looking for, please ask them, because chances are they can have it for you in just a couple of days. They've also got a great selection of bluegrass and bluegrass gospel CDs, including titles from the Easter Brothers as well as the Primitive Quartet. Mayberry Music Center is open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 4, and on Saturdays they're open from 9:30 to 3. They're always closed on Sunday. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, bringing you this portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, featuring Never Too Late. Back to more music now.
We're going to do a song that I think Earl Scruggs himself made famous. It's about something that would never happen. The songwriter thinks he can go rambling all around doing whatever he wants for as long as he wants, and the girl in Tennessee is going to be waiting for him. That's what the song's about, but it's a fun song to see, even though
she moved to Georgia.
It never could happen. But anyway, here we go.
Tennessee, that little girl of mine in Tennessee, I know she's waiting there for me. Someday I'll settle down in that little country town, that little girl of mine in Tennessee. Sorry now, the way that you've been treating me. Well, I rambled off around, but never could be found to take place in Tennessee. That little girl of mine in Tennessee, I know she's waiting there for me. Someday I'll settle down in that little country town, that little girl of mine in Tennessee. See your smiling face waiting for me. That little girl of mine in Tennessee. That little girl of mine in Tennessee. I know she's waiting there for me. Someday I'll settle down in that little country town. That little girl of mine in Tennessee. Someday I'll settle down in that little country town with that little girl of mine in Tennessee. You see, I mean, that would never happen.
Brent, you know why the banjo player kept staring at the orange juice can?
I don't know no banjo players.
It said concentrate.
It said concentrate.
I get it. I love that. I don't know any banjo players.
Do you know the difference between a banjo and a chainsaw?
What's that?
Come on, Bruce.
Oh, no.
You can tune a chainsaw.
That's true.
We're going to bring Bruce Hill back up. He hails from Blowing Rock, North Carolina. Like Jenny introduced us first, we're spread out of the state. He's doing a little waltz tune.
Oh, okay.
As soon as he gets the machine ready.
This is a very old flat and stroke song.
And we do it very often.
If there's any waltzers in the crowd, there's a dance floor right down here.
Yeah, y'all get up and waltz. I think so.
That was before
righty. We're gonna do another,
Can I tell the story?
no, a big bluegrass standard. And if y'all wanna hear this fabulous story about it, get with Kent after we get through. Because we let him tell the story, we're through.
Run us up to about 4:02.
Big spike hammer, N.A. Well, you gotta have time to tell the story.
By now, yeah.
That's the way it goes. You snooze, you lose. All right, Bruce.
Break here on the Saturday morning merry-go-round and hear about our sponsor for this portion of today's program, and that's Nestor's Hosiery, based right here in Mount Airy, North Carolina. And we'll be back with the conclusion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this. We might have time for 3. We have a lot of
Leave a band player out and bass player.
Let's pick our best 3.
Wherever you wear them, with a sculpture style for all your favorite outdoor activities, as well as every Now that's US-based quality you can count on. Shop the Nestor's Hosiery store at 1400 Carter Street, out at Friday, April 18th. All public business officials receive a 30% discount at purchase.
Let's see what happens.
You are into WPAQ right here in North Carolina, AM 740, FM 106.7, and online at WPAQ740.com. This is the voice of the Blue Ridge. We'll take you back now to the Earl Theater, the WPAQ Merry-Go-Round, where Kenny Lowry is the host.
Thank you so much, Philip. And we've got about 7 minutes left in the broadcast today. Do want to tell you also that the Appalachian Travelers and Polk County Line will be with us for next week's Merry-Go-Round program. Right now, back to our special guests, Never Too Late.
Here she comes, looking time. We sure have.
We're on the good time.
Right quick, we got Lucille on the banjo from Blowing Rock. Kit Hubbard on the bass from Blues Creek. David Dickinson on the mandolin from Kingsboro, North Carolina. And I'm Brent Flames from Climax, North Carolina. Don't tell it. I can't tell it's a family show.
All right, we're going to ask our bass player, Mr. Kent
It's a long
Hubbard,
one.
to finish out our set here with an old Doyle Lawson tune. I hope you're going to enjoy this. We enjoy playing it.
Let's go. Mighty Mississippi. And it's a way Dixie, steady as she goes, on your way down to the Gulf of Mexico. Place on earth I'd rather be. Springfield, Lynchburg, Natchez, and the line. It's Bradwell, Memphis, Tennessee. Why Mississippi roll along, roll along, please river sing the song. And it's a way Dixie, steady as she goes, way down to the Gulf of Mexico. I used to ride aboard that river queen. Many games of fortune I could see. Well, once I lost a million, but I won it back again. Had to wait for that route to New Orleans. Why Mississippi roll along, and the lazy river sing her song. And it's a way Dixie, steady as she goes, on your way down to the Gulf of Mexico. Take it. On that steamboat and ride, climb on old Dixie and high. Now when I reach New Orleans and I've got a place to go, maybe down a pound on your floor, maybe a pound on your floor, maybe a pound on your floor. Make a song, make it go, so my good girl she won't do. Maybe a pound on the floor. Come on, you good time friends of mine. Come on, you good time friends of mine. Now when I had a dollar, you treated me just fine. Where'd you go when I only had a dime? Maybe a pound on your floor. Maybe a pound on your floor. Make a song, make it low, so my good girl, she won't know. Make me a pound on the floor. Song. And it's the way Dixie, steady as she goes, way down to the Gulf of Mexico. It's the way Dixie, steady as she goes, way down to the Gulf of Mexico. Thank you.
For our special guest, Never Too Late. Also, thanks again to Gap Civil. Until next week, this is Jenny Lowry signing off from another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the voice of the Blue Ridge. This is WPAQ.